How did you know that?
My life is Magic the Gathering.
Far out.
Welcome, card collectors and connoisseurs. We're so thrilled to have you with us in our journey through the world of Magic the Gathering. You're watching or you're listening to the Cozy Magic Podcast, the coziest magic podcast around. I'm one of your hosts, and I'm joined by Cassa today.
Hello, the Game Master is back.
Oh no! So Cassa came to us with like, "Hey, what if we do a Price is Right sort of thing for this?" And I was like, I like Price, I like Right, so doesn't make any sense. But let's just get straight into it. Cassa, why don't you explain how this works today?
All right, so I'm going to present you with a card.
Okay.
You will have to guess the price of this card.
Okay.
And then from that, I will then present another card to you. And then you will have to guess whether it's higher or lower.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
If you guess correctly, you get a point. For
Yep.
the first one, if you guess within $5, I'll give you a point.
Okay.
Because the first one will be hard.
And
It's actually not that hard.
Yeah. We'll do see. I'm assuming like Card Kingdom unconverted.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yep.
all prices will be in USD Card Kingdom.
Okay.
And they are all non-foil. I
Okay.
didn't end up adding any foil cards.
Okay.
So I
Thank
think
goodness,
we've
because
got-
like the full multiplier can like
it's so annoying. It's so
especially
annoying.
like for like newer sets, it's nothing.
Yeah.
But the older sets, you're like, yep, 5 times as expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've picked pretty recent cards.
Okay.
Everything is honestly
I probably know them. Like.
not that you know all these
Okay,
cards.
okay,
I'm pretty
cool.
sure.
Okay.
Nothing is more than like two. There's maybe 2 cards that are older than like 2 years.
Okay, I'll probably know all of them then. Like,
so, yeah.
I'd be pretty bad if I don't. Awesome. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Look, if you're listening to this on podcast, obviously this will be interesting. If you want to play along at home, feel free to do so. Keep your points tally and see if you do better than me. You probably will. Let's see how we go.
Yes.
Cassa, take it away.
All right. So you're gonna have to guess the price of
Edgar Markov.
the Innistrad remastered version.
Oh.
Because it's drastically reduced in price.
Right. So again, my first Commander deck ever was Edgar Markov, right? And that was Commander, I want to say 2015 or 2016.
Precon.
The Precon, correct? Before Innistrad Remastered was announced and before they announced Edgar Markov was being reprinted, there wasn't a reprint unless you count the Judge reprint.
Yeah, which is no one's got their hands on that.
And that was around $120, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is the base one, and it's
just the totally normal one, non-foil, no different treatments, just the Innistrad remastered reprint.
So, if I recall correctly, at the time of release, he was about $50. This exact version. I want to say he's about 40 something. So, do I just give you just flat
give me a number.
Flat
Yep.
numbers? I'll say $46.
That is extremely close.
Really?
48.
No way!
Yeah, $48.
Oh shoot! Okay.
That is extremely close. That's very impressive.
All right. I'm feeling good. I get a point, right?
That's a point.
That's what I was point. That's what
Right.
I'm gonna put my hand up here.
So now the next card I'm going to give you, you're going to have to
Okay.
guess whether it's higher or lower
Okay.
than Edgar Markov.
Then $48. All
Yeah.
right.
JULOTUS.
This one got banned. The first printing was in Commander Legends, I want to say.
Commander Masters.
No. The first,
Wasn't it?
The first one was Commander Legends. That was the first set that you could draft.
Oh.
And then, yes, the next
Then
reprint
Commander
was in
Masters.
Commander Masters, which is that symbol over there. And they made that like the chase card of the set. And they had like a nice...
It's on all the boxes.
But the problem now is that they've banned it.
It is almost completely unplayable.
Yeah, except for some legacy formats. And I
Yeah.
think Attack on Cardboard, our friend, talks about that as well. I
Yeah.
want to say this is... Do I say higher or lower
Higher
and
or
guess the
lower.
price?
And then I'll reveal the price. If you want to guess the price as well, I'll give you a bonus point.
Within
Within $5.
Within $5?
Yeah.
It's hard because I know that what is the name of that Dockside Extortionist?
Yeah.
It's still about 30, 40 if I'm not mistaken. That's like I'm gonna say higher and I'm gonna say $55.
Lower.
Oh, rip.
$33.
Really?
Yep.
That's still that high, huh?
Yeah, which I thought was astonishing for a card you can
Yeah.
literally not play anymore. But anyway.
That's crazy. I assume that people will still collect it and stuff.
Yeah,
but-
exactly. It's still a cool chase
I mean, like
card.
$33 for nothing. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
pretty
mean?
much.
Crazy. Wow. Okay.
All
Darn.
right.
That's only 1 point. That's only 1 point.
I know you mentioned Dockside. So
Oh, no.
Here's one I prepared earlier.
This is the double masters printing.
Yeah, the most recent one, I believe.
Again, this was first printed in the same set of precons, or if not slightly older than the Egamakov one.
Yeah.
Slightly newer, sorry. And that was the only printing forever until this one, I'm pretty sure. Darn. This is 33. I want to say Dockside it's more. I'm going to say very close to like 35.
Do you want to know how much Dockside costs?
This printing?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
$13.
Really?
$13.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's dropped so much. And again, it's understandable because both of these cards are banned now.
Yep.
Darn, I've been so off.
Dockside,
Why you
because
asking me about ban cards, man?
I think that's the last ban card.
Okay.
Dockside went down in price so much and
Yep.
it completely faded into obscurity that the Corvold decks, which were really popular in CEDH, are not as popular anymore.
Yeah.
Because this was
Good.
the card.
Good. Kobold decks are
So,
annoying.
yeah, I thought that was interesting.
That's actually insane.
All right.
I bought mine for $80. I'm a sucker.
Changer's Ignition.
Ooh, this is
Pretty
a
good
one.
card, very good sorcery
Really
in the
good
right
card.
in the right deck.
$13.
This is the Lost Caverns of Ixalan edition.
Commander,
It was in Pantlaza. No, was it in Pantlaza? No, it wasn't. Was it?
It's either Pantlaza
It has to be all
or the
Pirates.
Pirates one. I don't
Yeah.
think it was in the Pirates one. It might be Pantlaza.
think it was
Especially
in
because it's a
Pantlaza.
dinosaur one, right? Because it wants to deal damage to things
Yeah.
and have enrage. So, $13. I'm gonna say this is.
I love this card, by the way.
this specific
Yeah.
printing or just the card in
Just
general.
the card in general.
It's a house for like commanders or like if you're building tall. I want to say it's less, and I'm gonna come in at $10.
It is less. It is a $6 card.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
good.
affordable now.
Pretty good, yeah.
It's actually not bad.
I put Changer's Ignition in the Wolverine deck that I'm building because that is
No, thank
broken.
you. Ugh,
Target
that is
creature
gross.
deals damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like
for-
double.
Yeah,
double damage.
it's doubled.
That one's really good.
All
That's
right.
pretty good. Well, I guess within $5. I mean,
That's good. That's the point.
yeah.
Oh, with that.
That's 3 points now.
This next card was one of my favorite cards from Wilds of Eldraine. I actually don't know if it was a reprint or not. I just really like the art.
Okay. Greater Aura Mancy. Great. So everything in this frame is a reprint.
Yeah.
Can't remember I want to say Lorwyn was the original reprint. Again, don't quote me. This is a pretty old card. $6 was Chandra's Ignition. This
Yeah.
is Greater Oromancy, 1 and a white for enchantment.
love this
Other
card.
enchantments you control have Shroud. Enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. That's incredible art by
See,
Neil.
I think-
Pamphanon too.
I think this card is very niche,
It is.
but in the right deck, you have to have it. Yeah, you actually have to have this card in the right deck.
The problem though is it says other enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. Not,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
so
it
you
works
have-
really well with like area.
Yes, well, that's true. Because he is a but like, I want to say it's more, and I'm gonna say about $15.
Spot on.
Spot on.
$15.
Whoa.
$15.
That's another 2 points for me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's 5 points. Yeah, okay.
All right.
$15. There you go.
My next card is from Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty.
Neon Dynasty, we love that set. Yep.
Very competitively viable. Was played in a lot of different decks, but has fallen out of the standard rotation.
It's only a land.
But
Oh.
very cool card.
Aha, Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Was this banned in standard? Maybe it was in. They played in modern. They played in modern.
It was banned in standard at a time, I think. The first one already is so good. I would play that for 3 mana. To create a Goblin Shaman whenever it attacks, create a treasure token.
Yep.
Whenever it attacks, that's very good. They played in modern.
It was played in a competitive format.
It was played in standard, I'm pretty sure.
It was very, very good.
It is our standard now, though.
Standard, they had the other one came in, did damage or whatever, and then it eventually flipped to a creature that went and dealt damage to.
It's the red one, right?
Yeah,
It's like a
it's the same as
single
this,
mana.
but it's different. I don't remember what that one was called.
Because it's out of standard now, I want to say it's less.
It's still played competitively.
Is it?
Yep.
That's a hit.
As far as I'm aware.
Oh, I would have no idea for this one. I am going to say, and this is like a wild guess, I'm thinking it's less. I'm going to say $4. More?
$16
Really?
for this card.
Why? I wonder what format they play in. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's modern.
Okay.
But yeah, competitively, a very good card.
Right. No, it's very good. Yeah.
It flips into the one where they copy a creature or something.
So why it's called Fable of the Mirror Breaker is because Kiki Jiki, Mirror Breaker, is the card that can tap and transform things. So I think they're yelling at me in chat. So tell me what format they're playing it in, please.
All right. This next one was my favorite Secret Lair release of last year.
Ooh, Secret Lair.
It's the non-foil version. But this, I think, was one of the most iconic cards that came out last year.
Butter Scratch, which is this member. This is obviously from the Monty Python Holy Grail. Secret Lair.
Yeah, this is the first Secret Lair I ever bought.
Oh, really? Okay. Go on to start with.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like I'm very Monty Python core in my comedy.
Yeah? Okay.
So I like it.
That dry sort of British vibe.
Yeah, the sarcasm,
Yeah. Now, this one's interesting because I know that it was very hard to obtain the Secret Lair.
It was.
So because of that rarity, I'm going to say it's more.
Dismember is also a very good card competitively and in Commander.
It is. So I've bought an old copy of Dismember. I think it was about $7. I'm going to say that's obviously more. Fable of the Mirror Breaker was $16. I'm going to say Tis Butter Scratch is more. I'm going to say $27.
It is more. It's $35.
Oh,
for the non-foil.
The non-foil version. Wow. $35.
Yeah.
My goodness me.
That's the most like iconic scene out of the entire Monty Python series, in my opinion. That is.
Really?
Absolutely, that's the most iconic scene.
The bird one was pretty good. The African swallow one.
Yeah, but that's as well. If you've seen the movie, then you like that. But I feel like you can look at this and know it's Monty Python without watching the movie.
I think. Okay, all right, I'll give you.
You know
that.
what I mean?
There's nothing like that. I was gonna say Bring Out Your Dead is also quite, but like that could really sort of be anything.
I'll
give that to you.
I've got the African European swallow card.
Yeah.
But I don't play any green decks ever. So it just sits in my binder. No, I'm building Wolverine. I'm going to put it in Wolverine now. Just because I got to put it... my African swallow in my Wolverine deck. Awesome.
Secret Lair the deck.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. 35. My goodness me.
This next one, you've already spoke about today.
Ooh. I think a lot of cards. Yeah.
It's Evereth.
Evereth, Viceroy of Plunder. The one I spoke about was Rev of the
never mind.
But this is another one of the Foundation's Jumpstart card that is quite rare.
Very expensive when it came out.
When it came out, it was about... I'm going to tell you exactly what the price is for this one within $1 or $2.
Okay.
This one came out about $40, $50. It's about $16 now.
$16.
Yeah.
Yep. How did you know that?
My life is Magic the Gathering.
Far out. All right. Well,
take that, chat.
the next one might be a bit easier then.
Okay.
I thought I was actually meant to give this card to Ruby. Sorry, Ruby. Screaming Nemesis.
Oh.
It came out. It was pretty decent mythic. I think it was like, I remember I bought one a few days after Dustmore came out for about $13.
Ooh, you're lucky.
So I bought 4 because I was going to build a deck with them. Yeah. And then I never built the deck with them. So now I got 4 sitting at home that I'm about to sell.
Wow. You're actually lucky because I know this one, I was tracking the Dustmore movement for quite a bit. At one point, it was Screaming Oculus.
Yeah, because it was played in Standard.
And then there was Screaming Nemesis. I think Oculus is back on top now.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong. I think I'm 7 points now. I'm pretty sure. This is $33.
Pretty close. 35.
I'll take 2 points for that. I think. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Screaming Nemesis.
I think very, very good.
Card.
If you're playing an aggro sort of deck, it's sort of a no-brainer. Especially because there's a lot of life game decks around now with Angels and Foundations.
Yeah, and Bats.
Falling out of favor a little bit, but yeah.
Something that stuck out to me about this card in particular, and all Dustmore cards, is that any card that had a stat line higher than 2/2 was instantly good. Because all the Manifest Dread are 2/2s, so all the removal you're looking for is always going to have to be, can it kill the Manifest Dread thing? And if not, it has to be better, like good enough to kill a
because cut down doesn't
giant creature.
Cut down obviously you can't touch that. Obviously you get Lightning Strike, but that's like 2 mana already.
In limited format, obviously this card broken.
It's busted, yeah.
But yeah, being 3/3 in limited Duskmon, I played a lot of limited Duskmon. was so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, even it's just a 3/3 with haste was just good.
It's good enough, right? Like,
Yeah.
and then the fact that it's dealt damage, it doesn't have to be combat, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
All right. The next one,
I'm on 9 points.
I don't think you're gonna be able to get to 10, but you can try.
Ooh! Wait, how many left do we have?
One. This is it. Richard Garfield signed Ornithopter.
How much do you think it is? Like,
I'll give you
wait.
correct.
Oh.
Priceless.
That's very cool. I know that you and Ruby went to Sydney
Yeah.
for Command Fest 2024. And I know Cassa loves Ornithopters.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool.
I wanted to share the story of this card because I was playing Limited in Sydney and I was in the final round. I was 2-0. I was in the grand final. Ooh. And then what happened was they did the announcement like, oh my God, Richard Garfield's here, blah, blah, blah. So they paused all the games and they're like, all right, now you're going back to it. And everyone got their cards and stuff signed, but I couldn't because I had to play my final round, which I lost, by the way. And I went to the front after I finished and I was like, hey man, I've just been playing Limited for 4 hours. I wasn't able to get my card signed. Can I please go up and get my card signed? And he had to go to like his superior, and then his superior was like, I'll allow it.
Oh,
so he let me up.
That's nice.
But then I didn't have a card to get signed. So I whipped out my binder and pulled out my Ornithopter. I was like, hey, can you sign this?
That's so awesome. And it's also nice because like it's an old schematic one, and like he's obviously the founder and creator of Magic the Gathering.
And the Ornithopter's just like, it's the perfect card.
I actually love
the perfect card.
I love the Ornithopter. I have it in a deck where it just cares about historic permanents and entering the battlefield.
Yeah.
It's a 0 cost. I can recur it easily. Great card. Where's Sword Swell? There you are.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Oh, man. I was so close to 10. So, look, thanks for holding this one. I actually had a lot of fun. Actually, like, if you want to do more of these.
Yeah, I'll do more of these.
Like, let us know if you liked this format. Let us know if you did better than me. You probably did. I don't know. But I thought the Evereth one was pretty.
Yeah, that was impressive.
That was pretty scary.
You got another one spot on, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I did. Edgar Markov was two within.
Yeah, there's another one. I don't remember now.
Yeah, but let us know if you did better, and please follow Cassa on everything.
And Nigel at Nigel Victus at the Victus.
It's your boy. Also, Ruby's around here.
Ruby's right here.
Please follow Cozy Magic on everything. We'll see you later.
Bye.
That was good. Hell yeah.